Hey guys, we are back on the Putzkoch server today, and we're just getting back from a mining trip. I know you guys can see, look at this, some of the stuff that we got from the trip. I'm liking it. We've also got a bunch of stuff smelting. This isn't all from today's trip. This is where it starts on today's trip for what we got. Oh yeah, so we didn't get too much. It wasn't a crazy huge mining trip, but we did get a few things, and this is what we were after. The diamonds. So I'm really curious how much we actually got. You can see one of my picks is actually really small for its durability that's left. And we really need to get it repaired because I love this pick. Let's just take a quick snap. Very good. But let's see, we got 15 and we got Fortune 3. I'm hoping that we get a good 33 out of this. So let's see. Let's see what we get. Ooh, that's a lot of diamonds. Right on. What do we get? 24. Shoot. Well, that ain't great. We also got a bunch of redstone there, which is pretty sweet. But let's head into town and give this pick a quick repair. I know for the repairing, we don't have one of the anvils at one of our bases, so I was just going to town, replace this whenever it breaks. I know I use it all the time. I think it's only broken once, and I've done lots of repairs. Oh, Mustang's in town. Hey, buddy. You enchanting something? Hello. He's just gotten back from working out on the Guardian farm. I know he's been out there a long time doing lots of work. Ooh, okay, so 11. That's not so bad. But he brought some sea lanterns back to town. I know he was saying that's what he was going to be doing. I wonder if they are in here, or if he's built somewhere specific for them. I'm not really sure. Iron Golem Farm is doing a lot of work. I was on here the other day. Saw that the chest was almost full. Ah, there they are. Wow, that's a lot of sea lanterns. That's crazy. That's awesome that he brought them here for us, though, because those things are so nice. That's a lot of sea lanterns. Right on. Also, what I've been working on here a little bit today, there's no more, yep, he says, there's no more decorations really over here. I've taken them all down for the most part. Let's do a quick run over so you guys can see. It didn't actually take that long to tear this down. I was pretty happy when I had to go and do it. I thought it was going to be a long project, but it ended up turning out that I could take it down very quick. So all this is gone. We used to have the candy canes, archways going through here. We had snowflakes. We had that spiral thing up into the sky. It's no longer here. We also had the big, you can see where this big open space is. That's where the big presents used to be. And we've actually only got the snowman left to take down. I've taken everything else out. But let's head up to the top. I want to have a look at town. Unfortunately, it's raining. It started raining right before we started recording, and since there's a couple of us on, can't get it to stop. But that's okay. But I wanted to get a look at town before we tear this down, because we don't really have a good overview of anything. Oh, look, you can see the favela over there, way off in the distance. That's awesome. But I wanted to get a view before we tear this down, because I love the aerial views in the game. It's not something that you normally get to take a look at. But once you do have somewhere where you can do it, I like being up there all the time. Like, look at that. Town looks so much better from up here. Like, down there you can only see a few things at a time, but when you're up here you see everything. It looks really cool. So that's pretty awesome, but we'll take this down off camera. I'm not going to do that with you guys. It's going to be a lot of shovel work. There's a lot of snow to get rid of here. But that's okay. It won't take too long, and we don't need to keep the snow, so I'm not sure if we will or not. We might just tear down and keep the good stuff. But what we are going to do, we are actually going to head back over to the villa now. Oh, but first, we need to stop over at Ken's place and get some slime balls. But that's going to take a bit of time, so I'm going to cut and we are going to come back when we are back at the villa. Okay guys, we are back. Got back from Ken's base. Thank you so much, Ken, for your slime farm being set up. I know ours isn't completely set up yet. So I took some more slime. This ain't the first time, so I left you a little present. It's nothing too much, it's nothing too crazy, but just a little thank you for having that ready. Got back to the villa here and realized I forgot iron, so I had to make a quick run all the way over to the KOK temple. Thanks, Sean, for having that ready. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna have a little sneak peek right here. I filled in the backside. Oh, we can't get over this. Let's jump. I filled in the backside of the villa here, and it looks pretty plain right now, and that's okay. That's exactly where it needs to be at this stage, so it's good to go. But we added in the windows in the back that match the windows in the front between that semicircle. Also up at the top to the left there, you can see we've got the roof. It's sort of corroded just in the same kind of way that the front side is, and we'll continue that all the way around for the whole thing. But for right now, I just did that one side. We've also got this to kind of look at. There's the big hole in the actual back part of the wall. I think I may end up just filling it in with what the wall currently is, so that it looks okay, but I'm not really sure what to do with this yet. You see some redstone? We're going to play with something a little bit later. I've set something up. I'm hoping it's going to work. But probably not. We'll need to do some troubleshooting. This is redstone. Let's go and put this little horsey away, because we actually don't need him anymore. We've done our trip. I found out, like, this little horse stable, it's almost the right size. It needs to be a little bit bigger, so that's easier. That horse, as long as all four of his feet are touching the ground when you leave, he won't be able to find his way out. But if he's popped up at all, he can escape. And he did that once. I didn't realize that. He ended up over on that hill. On the other side, it took me a few minutes to find him. But thank goodness I ended up finding him. Oh, and this cake. Thanks guys for leaving the cake. I've been eating it slowly. Whenever I come back from working over here, I come and grab a slice of cake before I go to bed, because it's delicious. But let's head on up and take a quick peek at what we got going on here. I've done some work. Look at this. You can see that was not there before. We've worked on our first interior portion of the villa, and I'm really liking the way it looks. Let's have a look here. Look at that. We got the grand staircase to start it off right in the beginning. I used to have these walls flat right here. It did not look so great, so I ended up having to do a little bit of a recess with the stairs, and then the special sandstone blocks in behind to make it look a little bit nicer. And I've actually got plans for that upper level. That's sort of what the redstone is going to be used for, but we'll talk about that in a few seconds. We do have, I've got these orange pillars right here. They're going straight up. They're going to arch to the ceiling. Of course, that's not done yet. But I'm going to make them a bit bulkier to the top, I believe. I have them sort of recessed right into the stairs. They're looking pretty nice. I like it. But that's going to add a little bit of interest to the roof, because you can actually see a little bit of the roof when you walk like first in. I'm not sure how much you will be able to see of the archway once it's complete, but it will be there. Up on the staircases, we got the nice little view from right in here. Oh, right, that's where the we're gonna have to do some stuff with that, right? We've got, you can see the fountain right here, which looks great. Just a little overlook area from when you want to move from that side of the villa on the second level to that side. Not sure what we're gonna put in all of these rooms just yet, but we got them set up, and that's good. We've also got these little balconies on each side with the gates, which is fine. Now these are serving the purpose just for this side pretty much, so that you can get out onto the walkway. It's necessary. It needs to be done. Need to enclose this room here and then figure out a way to get a staircase up to the top level so that we can get into the bedroom, because that's going to be necessary. Now, if we take a quick walk up to the top here, Oh, I think I want to add in some poles on that block there, that wither block, just to try and give it some more structure. I need to play with that though. We've got with the skeleton complete, I put in the upper garden level. That's going to be coming right off of the bedroom. You can see the door there. We've also got this little built up sandstone bit. We're going to put the sea lantern that we got from Mustang and Alchemy on here. I'm so grateful that they gave that to us. And as you can see, they brought a whole bunch more to town to share with everybody. But the first one that I will have gotten, it's going to go right here. It's pretty special and it needs to be showcased, so it's going to be on the upper level of the garden at the villa. I think it's going to look pretty nice. I'm not sure if that's going to be the final like statue that it's going to sit on, but that's sort of what I was looking at. We can see we've completed this side of the roofing for that ruiny erosion look. We've also got this wall textured right here. And if we head on down, we can look. I've actually textured the whole front side of this whole place, and it looks a lot nicer. It still doesn't look great because, I mean, it's just a wall, but I mean, that's looking a lot nicer than what it used to look like. And once we end up putting the actual rooms in place and we got some windows, it's going to add a lot of detail because we're going to have those banners hanging down from them. We may even, I've been thinking about it, placing a balcony up on that third level where the bedroom's going to be. Just so that he can, when we're in the actual bedroom, we can step out in the morning with our coffee and stretch our arms and have a look at the garden over here. We might be able to see to the right. And then eventually, once we complete the garden way down in the main area where we have all of our building supplies right now, that's going to be a huge garden as well. Yeah, so there's been a bit of progress. It took a lot of sandstone to actually fill in all of the walls on this place. I had to make a run and grab a whole bunch of sandstone and sand. We made a bunch more red sandstone, which is hard to come by, which is why we use it a little bit sparingly in the builds here. But what we're going to try is, while I was building this, like I looked in this room and like this looks okay. It looks great and I'm happy with it, but I wanted to give it some more light. Ooh, look at the way that sun is coming through that window. That is awesome. Okay. But I wanted to give this just a little bit more life. So what we're going to do, I've set up the redstone. I need to put in the water. We're going to have these blocks right here. They're going to retract when the day starts, and they're going to push close when the day is ending. So that during the day, we're going to place some water source blocks right there. It's actually going to be like a fountain. Yes, we got those two. And I think that's going to be really cool. Because I know like during the day, you got more people visiting. And then in the evening, you have everyone going home and you want it to be quiet. So it doesn't need to look as nice, but I don't want it to be, well, I wanted some action. I always like doing something so that when it's daytime or nighttime, stuff's going on in the base, and so you can tell what time of day it is. Let's go and head to sleep before we try this. Because I really don't know if this is going to work. Let's just take a quick peek before we go to bed. I've got it all set up. I've got the redstone running in a line along there. I don't know if they're going to register to these sticky pistons. I don't know if I turn this on, if it's going to work the way I want it, so that it's going to be daytime. It's retracted so that we've got the water flowing, or what. So we will see. But let's run to bed first, because I do not want the monsters coming out. They always end up wrecking something. I had to do some repair work before we started into this second part of the video. I had a creeper come and he blew up part of the villa, and we had to do a little bit of repair work, and that's okay. It was just a little annoying though, because I was ready to go and boom, out of nowhere. We also did have one of that. I went to sleep one time and woke up, and there was a creeper right here, and he ended up blowing up. Oh no, we don't need this. We don't need a lever. What we want to do, we want to build a daylight sensor. Is this how we do it? But yeah, no, that's not how we do it. Is this switched? No. Let's try quartz in the middle. Glass on top, wood on bottom. Let's try it like that. But yeah, I woke up and turned around. There it is. And boom! Creeper blew up all of my chests. I had to do a bunch of reorganizing. It was not a fun time. I really don't like. I should light up the area a little bit better, but I can't be bothered. But let's give this a quick try. We got the daytime right now. We're going to attach this to the daylight sensor. We might need some more of this. Redstone. Oh, I'm hoping this works first try. It's the first time I've done redstone while we are on camera here, and let's hope. Okay. Okay, it's turned on. And nothing. Okay, so we're gonna have to change this a little bit, I think. Can I remove this? Yeah, why not? I can do it. Did that break something? I sure hope not. So we're gonna have to bring it out to here now, which is okay, I suppose. And then we can curl these lines in, and then, oops, I think this should work. This might not be the most efficient way to do it, but it's the way I know how to do it, so that's the way it's gonna be. And let's just cover this up just in case so that there's no creeper explosions. Let's get rid of that. Can we bring it down here? Nope. Let's bring it down one more. There we go. And to right here. And then hopefully this can still reach. Aha! Okay, so now that's not the way we want it to go. We want it to be retracted now in the daytime. So how do we do that? Do we got a redstone torch? Let's make one. I know that inverts the signal. Do we do it here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh shoot! Okay. We shouldn't have done that. What's happening? Oh god, this is going so bad. Okay, so that just needs to be blocked there. And then that needs to be blocked there. And that blocked there. Please tell me I didn't just ruin this. Okay, so let's put these levers back to get our lights. Yeah, this is exactly how I expected redstone to go. Exactly how I expected it to go. But I think we got it done. Yes, okay, so those... Look how nice that looks. Uh-oh. That's not looking so nice right there. We need to put some sandstone in. Oh, we can't though. Well, I think that's just gonna be the way it has to be, and that's okay. It does have a little bit of light, which is nice. Oh boy. I'm not sure. Well, no, it looks good. I like it. It adds some life. And then if we were to end up, say it's nighttime. Oh, hello, friend. Where'd you come from? If it was nighttime and we took this out, that means those should push back, but they don't. What's happening? Can I see up here, please? Does this? So those were just retracted because they were not receiving a signal. Maybe... Do we put it right here? This torch? Oops. Oh, no. Yes. Okay. Ah, and then that's inverted. Okay. Right on. Okay, so now this should be working. Right on. Okay. Nope. Not working. Well, I think I'm going to have to do some playing around with this, guys. And I'm going to have to come back to you because I have no idea what's happening here. I will be right back. Okay guys, I think I got this figured out. I did some looking, and I think all I need to do is that. Let's put that here, and then our daylight sensor like this. Aha! I'm a genius! Redstone is so freaking hard. Like, I don't understand how people just figure this out on their own. I had to go and look up a video. I can't remember. I think it was the Seriously Casual Gamer. He was one of the first links I saw on YouTube, and it just showed this. And it works. So right now we should have the... Yes, the water streams are a-flowing, which is what we want. That's great. And then when it becomes nighttime, this will invert. Actually, we got it coming. Let's just have a quick wait for it, because it should be good to go. Let's wait on this side. Maybe we can watch the sun go down. Well, maybe not watch it go down, but we can wait. Once we know that water turns off, we can see a bit of the sun there. This thing is working flawlessly. It's it took a little bit of time, more than what I wanted, but Redstone is so hard, and I applaud all the people that play with it and know how to use it and have spent the time to learn it, because that is certainly not me. But before this happens, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. It's a lot of fun making these videos, and I want to bring more to you. So thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. I know the guys who are watching the videos, I love chatting with you guys after, hearing about some of your reactions, and it's a lot of fun. So thanks guys. But this is about to go down. I know the sun, it's got to be getting close. How far is it? Ah, yeah, we're so close. Come on and work. Please work. I know it will. Oh, if this doesn't work, I'm going to be so upset. That's okay. I'll get her figured out. Come on. Nighttime comes. Please, oh please. What's taking so long? How long does this take to work? Am I doing something wrong? I feel like this should have went by now. The moon's coming up quite a bit. Let's go and have a look. I'm too impatient. I don't know why it's not working. Wait a second. It should have stopped. Those push close. Well, guys, it looks like... Oh, it did it! Oh, shoot, we missed it. So between the time we went to the back and came back up to the front, it had done it. Shoot! Oh, well. Sorry, guys. Next episode, maybe we'll catch it. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Leave a like if you like the episode. Leave some comments below. And we'll see you in the next episode.